Welcome to Easy to Love Yoga with Shanna. Today we're doing a chair practice, but we're also going to be doing some standing poses behind the chair. We're going to be using a yoga strap, so make sure you have a yoga strap or a necktie handy for this practice today. Ensure all four legs of your chair are nice and firm on the mat so there's no slipping. We're going to start class today seated forward in our chair. Our glutes are on the chair, hamstrings off the chair, allowing us to have a nice 90-degree bend at the knees as our feet are resting flat on the mat. Bringing your hands and just resting them on your lap and bringing your attention down to your posture, sitting nice and tall in the chair. Closing your eyes and bringing your attention down to your breath. Noticing when you inhale, you allow your chest to rise and belly to rise. Exhaling, allowing the belly to fall and chest to fall. Are you breathing deeply? Taking a moment now to do a scan of your body, starting at the crown of your head, working all the way down to your toes. Notice any areas you need to be mindful of as you move through this practice. It could be an old or a new injury that's bothering you today. Please remember, if there's a pose that does not feel right for you, you do not need to do that pose. Please wait for us to move on to the next thing. Always keep yourself safe in this or any other practice. Starting now with our 4 square breathing exercise. Inhaling through the nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain the emptiness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale, notice your posture. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Let's return now to our regular breath and just notice if you're breathing deeply. Gently open your eyes. We're going to begin bringing movement into the body, rolling our shoulders to the back of the room, releasing any tension we may be holding in the shoulders. Changing directions now and rolling the shoulders to the front of the room. One more roll here, making sure that your strap is not too close to your neck. Placing your hands on your lap, drawing your right ear towards the right shoulder, stretching the side of the neck. If you'd like a little extra here, take your hand and place it on top of your head. Just the weight of your hand is sufficient. We're not adding any extra pressure to this stretch. Continue to breathe deeply. And returning now to center. And taking our left ear towards the left shoulder. Once again, you can just add the weight of your hand on top of your head. Continue to breathe. And returning to center. Beautiful. This time we're going to gaze up at the ceiling, lifting our chin high as we stretch the front of our neck. One more breath here. Coming back to center. And this time drawing the chin in towards the chest, stretching the back of the neck. One last breath here, returning to center. This time we're going to look over our right shoulder. Allow the chin to come down towards the armpit and roll the head across the body to the left, rolling to the right. Roll again to the left. Roll to the right. To the left one last time. To the right one last time. And this time just roll to center and slowly lift the head. Beautiful. Starting with our wrists, we're going to roll out the wrists in one direction. And then rolling in the opposite direction. One more roll here. We're going to make a gentle stop sign with the right hand and bring pressure to the fingers, just enough pressure that you can feel a sensation of the stretch in the lower part of the wrist. Now this is gentle pressure. We are not pulling hard on the fingers. In this class, always remember the first sensation of the stretch is where you stop. Continue to breathe deeply, sitting tall in your chair. One more breath here, and we're going to lower the fingers and do the same thing. Gentle pressure to the fingers, this time feeling the sensation of the stretch along the top of the wrist. These are the extensors and flexors of the wrist that we're working. One more breath here, and we'll change hands. Making that gentle stop sign with the left hand. Once again, gentle pressure to the fingers until you feel the sensation, the stretch in the lower part of the wrist. One more breath. Let's lower the fingers. Once again, gentle pressure, feeling the stretch along the top of the wrist. One last breath. And let's roll out the wrists in one direction and roll the opposite way. Shake it out, making a stop sign with both hands. Now we're going to draw the left elbow towards the chair seat and follow it with our gaze and bring that left hand forward. Now take the right elbow and touch the back of the chair, follow it with your gaze and bring the hand forward. Left elbow back, bring it forward. Right elbow back, bringing it forward. Left elbow. And last time, right elbow. Beautiful. Allow the hands to rest on the lap now. Okay, we're going to take our left hand and bring it to the right knee and bring the opposite hand behind us on the chair, sitting nice and tall in your chair here. On an exhale, twist and look over your shoulder, holding here for 8 rounds of breath. I want you to notice the sensations in your back here as we first enter into this twist. Noticing the sensations in your back now as we have one last breath here in this pose. Gently relax and come back forward. Beautiful. This time right hand to left knee, opposite hand behind you on the chair. Once again, sitting tall in our chair. And on an exhale, twist and look over the shoulder. Once again, noticing how your back feels as we start to move into this pose. This gentle side body twist. And now feeling the sensation of some of those muscles starting to relax into this pose. One last breath here. Beautiful. Slowly release and return to our starting position. Now we're going to take our right hand and grab the bottom of our chair and bring the opposite arm high into the sky, stretching and reaching, looking through the fingers of the left hand at the ceiling, waking up the side body here. And then we're going to take that hand and draw it over, adding a nice bend to the stretch, still gazing up through the fingers. Drawing the hand back to center. And now the hand in the air is going to come down and grab the edge of the chair, and the opposite arm is going to rise high. Stretch and reach and looking through the fingers of the right hand. Now let's add a nice bend here, still gazing through the fingers at the ceiling. Coming back to center with the hand and lowering down. Beautiful. Now this is the only time we're going to sit all the way back in the chair. We're going to take our strap. We're going to sit all the way back in the chair against the backrest. We're going to take this strap wider than hip width apart on our thumbs and just having our fingers close over the chair. And we're going to start with the strap down by our knees. We're going to inhale and bring that strap up. And we're going to exhale and bring that strap behind us. Now you may notice the wider your grip on the strap, the easier this pose will be. Inhaling, bringing that strap up. Exhale, bring the strap behind you. Inhale, up. Exhale, behind, feeling the shoulder blades, upper back, and the shoulders working. Inhale, up. Exhale, behind. Inhale, up. And this time we're going to exhale down for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, lowering that strap. Now we're going to take the strap. We're going to come seated forward once again in our chair, so we're on our glutes, hamstrings hanging off. We're going to take the strap and place it under the sole of our right foot. Have one end of the strap in each hand, sitting nice and tall in our chair here. Foot in the strap is flexed. We're going to lift the foot off the ground and draw the knee in towards the body. Extend the leg out, keeping a slight bend in the knee. So contract and extend. Contract and extend. Seated forward in the chair, using the low back and abdominal muscles to keep a nice upright posture here. One last time, contract, extend, and hold that extension. Keep the slight bend in the knee, and bring both ends of the strap into the same hand as your extended leg. Take your free hand and grab the underside of the chair to help support you here, sitting nice and tall. And let's take that leg out to the side, inner thigh and groin stretch. You're also going to feel your quads working here, holding your leg up against gravity. Sitting nice and tall, continuing to breathe deeply. One more breath here. Drawing that foot forward and grabbing that strap halfway and drawing that foot across the opposite knee. Keeping the foot in the strap flexed to protect the bent knee. And on an exhale, lower the torso towards the legs until you can feel a sensation of a stretch in the hip. Now this shouldn't be painful. If you have very tight hips, just rise up slightly until you can feel just a little bit of discomfort but no pain. So holding here, continuing to breathe deeply, noticing the sensations in the hip. One more breath here. Gently lifting the torso, rising up back to a seated position, taking the strap in both hands, placing that foot on the ground. Now putting the left foot into the strap, and placing the right foot flat on your mat. Once again, foot in the strap is flexed. We're going to lift the foot off the floor, draw the knee in, and extend the leg out, keeping the knee slightly bent. Contract in, extend out, sitting tall, contract, extend. Contract, extend. Two more. Contract, extend, contract. And this time when we extend, we stay extended, nice bend in the knee. Both ends of the strap into the same hand as the extended leg. Free hand holds underneath the chair to help with your balance. And when you're ready, let's take it out to the side, inner thigh and groin stretch. Sitting nice and tall in the chair. Remember to breathe. One more breath here. Let's draw that foot forward, grab that strap halfway, and place that foot across the opposite knee, keeping the foot in the strap flexed. On an exhale, lower towards the legs until you can feel the sensation of the stretch in the hip. Holding here, breathing deeply. One more breath here. Gently rise up. Take the strap in each hand once again. Lower that foot to the floor. Pull the strap away. And we're going to place that strap underneath the right knee. So behind the right knee, holding onto it on either side of that knee. Make sure your left foot is nice and flat on the floor. We're going to lift the right foot off the ground and circle the ankles. Beautiful. Let's circle the opposite way. And now we're going to turn this into a 2-point and flex. Point and flex. Counting to 2. Point for 2. Flex for 2. Point. Flex. One last time. Point. Flex. Beautiful. Lower that foot to the ground. Take the strap away from that knee and bring it behind the left knee, holding it on either side of the knee, lifting the foot off the ground, rolling out the ankle in one direction. Beautiful. Keep going. And rolling the opposite direction. Still sitting tall in your chair. Now let's turn this into a 2-count point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. 2 more of these. Point. Flex. And last time. Point. Flex. Beautiful. Lower that foot down. Now we're going to take that strap away. We're going to set it aside. We're not going to use the strap for the rest of class. Now, you're going to get up and stand behind your chair. I need to move my chair. So make sure all 4 legs of your chair are on your mat so you're not going to slip. This is really important. We're going to hold on to the corners of the chair. We're going to take a big step back until our arms are fully extended. We're going to do a modified down dog. So we're going to bend the knees slightly. Think about drawing the glutes towards the wall behind us. And then we're going to lower the torso down until the ears come between the elbows. Slight bend in the knees. Continue to breathe. And we're going to hold here for 4 rounds of breath. One more round of breath here. Making sure you're holding on to both ends of the chair. Lifting the torso up. Coming on to your toes now. So we're in a plank position. I want you to have a firm grip on the chair and think about keeping those elbows drawn inward towards the body. And we're going to do 10 push-ups at your own pace. So starting at 10, at your own pace here. I have 4 left. 2 left. 1 last time. Beautiful. Back into that plank pose. Let's come flat-footed once again. Moving into down dog, bending the knees slightly, drawing the glutes towards the wall behind you, and lowering your body down. Bringing the ears between the elbows or deeper. Now remember, if your shoulders are very tight, just don't come down as much with the torso. Keep your ears elevated above your elbows if the shoulders bother you. Find that comfortable spot. Holding here for 4 rounds of breath. Beautiful. Slowly rising up, holding on to the chair. Coming back onto our toes. Once again in plank position. Now we're going to do a 10 count lower to the chair. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a 10 count rising up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should be back in plank. Now come flat-footed. We're going to walk a little closer to the chair. I'd like you to take your elbows and place them over the edge of the chair, nice and wide on the chair. Bring your hands together. Now step back slightly from the chair, just enough so you can place your forehead on top of the chair. Keep a slight bend in both knees. And now take your hands and bring them behind your head. You're going to feel a beautiful stretch in the upper shoulders and back. Holding here, breathing deeply. 4 rounds of breath. One last round of breath here. Draw those hands forward again. Now take the hands and bring them to the edges of your chair and gently lift your forehead up off of the chair. Beautiful. Now, you're still behind your chair. We're just going to come to a diagonal on the chair, behind your chair. So toes are pointed out, feet are wider than hip width apart. We're going to bring our hands together at heart center. We're going to think about keeping a nice straight spine. We're bending the knees. We're going to lower down about halfway into a beautiful goddess squat. Holding here. Now, I'd like you to lift up your right toe, place it down. Left toe, place it down. And let's do this now at a little bit faster pace. Right toe, left toe. Right, left, right, left. Keep it going and try not to bounce too much. Try to keep this nice low squat. Right, left, right, left, right, left. 2 more rounds. Last time. Right, left, holding here. Let's rise up for just a moment. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. And let's move once again into that beautiful squat. Holding here. Feeling the glutes and the legs energized. Now we're going to lift up the right heel. Place it down. Left heel. Place it down. And now we're going to do this a little quicker. Right heel. Left heel. Right. Left. Right. Left. Keep it going. Try not to bounce too much. Right, left. 2 more rounds. Right, left. Last time. Right, left. Beautiful. Holding here. Slowly rising up. Shaking up the legs again. Beautiful. Now I'm going to ask you to come seated on your chair once again. Our glutes are on the chair. Hamstrings hanging off the chair. 90-degree bend at the knees. Feet are flat on the floor. We're going to inhale, bring those arms up as we look at the ceiling. Inhale, breath. And exhale, arching our back towards the back of the chair as we draw our arms behind in cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Last time, inhale to cow. Bring your hands together overhead and lower them to heart center. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath and notice if you're breathing deeply. Do another scan of your body, starting at the crown of your head, working down to your toes, and notice if there's any changes from the beginning of class. Just notice. Thank you for participating in this class today, for bringing your energy to this practice and spending this mindful time of self-care. And I hope you realize that it really is easy to love yoga. I hope you have a fantastic day. Namaste.